Press the mute button.
Biggest boss and I've been a trillist. I'm a bigger problem when I click with Skrillex. Murder on my mind, it's time to pray to God. My revolver's not religious, the revolution's born. You wanna know my name, to go and tell us all. You wanna know my gang, Suicide Squad. Pistol on my waist, I might make a mistake. Headshot, oh my God, am I crazy? Drugs every corner, this is Gotham City. Killer crop, came to kidnap you to cut out your kidney. Ain't no mercy, got that purple Lamborghini lurking. Rose, so she know that worth it. Flooded Rolex at the Grammy Awards. They still selling dope, that's those Miami boys. Killers everywhere, it ain't no place to run. Forgive me for my wrongs, I have just begun. Ain't no mercy, ain't no mercy. Got that purple Lamborghini lurking. Ain't no mercy, ain't no mercy. Got that purple Lamborghini lurking. Rose, don't be begging for your life, cause that's a lost cause. High stakes, body armor, suicide, boy. It's the time for games and it's the time to kill. Make up your mind, baby, cause the time is here. Capital murder, capital letters. Yeah, she catching my vibe, but she can't fathom my cheddar. Need a couple gang members for these new endeavors. From this point on, anything we do together. Body on the corner, million in the trunk. 7 figures I spend that every other month. Killers on the corner, talents in the clip. Build a palace out in Paris just to fill with bitches. Say my name and I'm coming with the gun squad. Everybody running, homie, is only one God. Cocaine, white Ferrari, I'm in the fast lane. Every day was life and death, that's when the cash came. Count money, drug residue, even blood on it. He had it trapping till I put my cuz on it. Kicking in the door, boy, the Suicide Squad. Needle in my arm, so I'm do or die for it. Ain't no mercy, ain't no mercy. Got that purple Lamborghini lurking. Ain't no mercy, ain't no mercy. Got that purple Lamborghini lurking. Rose. Forgive me for my wrongs, I have just begun.
Welcome. Episode 3, baby. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I appreciate y'all for coming. My co-host won't be here today, Jay. He's actually dealing with a family emergency right now, unfortunately. But it's fine, because like I said, we here. We about to be lit. We about to have some fun. I appreciate everybody for coming. Again, this is episode 3 of the Peace Podcast. Welcome. To start today, I want to start by explaining what peace really is, because I think a lot of people really don't even know why we started this whole peace movement, and like what's going on with it. And I just want to give y'all a little bit of insight on why we started the peace movement, what it is, what it represents, and where we plan to go in the future. Also, shout out to the comments. Shout out Jesse. Glad for being here with you, brother. Shout out to everybody that's in the comments. I appreciate all of y'all. Um, so the peace movement actually started about 6, 7 years ago. Back I was living in Palmer Park a little while ago, and we was having a great time, and we were making music. I don't know if you've ever heard any of my music or any of Jay's music at the time, but at that time we were really, really big on just being creatives, and just being artistic with the people around us and trying to help everybody build and move up. Um, that ended up turning from being in my mom's house, and we were on, I can't even think about what software making music, but probably a free software online making music, to full on building a studio in a house that I had, and then really trying our hand at the music game just to see what we can get. um, we were really successful in it. Obviously we weren't any big time artists or anything like that, but I think it goes back to the acronym of what peace means, in which we were successful. If you don't know what peace means, it means we're providing excellence and we're creating empowerment, right? Those words alone can mean nothing. And even looking at them at that face value, you might not even understand exactly what they mean. What it really means is that everything when it comes to this artistic world, whether it be a podcast, whether it be music, whether it be cars, whether it just be inspiring the people around you, we're going to try to put our absolute best foot forward every single time we come to you guys. We never want to come to you with anything that looks half-assed. We never want to come with you with anything that looks unplanned. We always want to come. We want to shoot the real shit with you, and we always want to be honest with you every single time we speak to you. Um, and then the secondary to that is that we always want to create empowerment inside of the people around us, right? Right, that's crazy, right? We always want to create empowerment inside the people around us. So as we make connections, like people like Jesse. Jesse is somebody who's never been where I live, never connected to me in life. Um, but we always try to stay with each other, and we always try to stay realistic to the point of understanding each other, to where I can balance off of him, he can balance off of me, and we can win off of each other, right? Because it's all about everybody raising to a level that they want to be at, whether it's financially, emotionally, mentally, or just having an overall understanding of knowledge and everything around you might be some people's wish. And our goal is to be able to help everybody at that wish. So, that being to say, every single time we come on this show, we're going to introduce you to new artists. We're going to introduce you to people that you've never seen before. We're going to introduce you to people you've never heard before. We're going to introduce you to people that are genuinely putting their all into every single thing they do. And the reason that we do that is because that's our best foot forward, right? The best thing I can do possible on this platform, or Jay can do possible on this platform every time we get here, is try to introduce you to somebody that you might network with. So a lot of people in the comments, you guys might actually be creators. You might be content creators. You might be musicians. You might be actors. You could be anything. You could just be on TikTok, right? The best thing you can do is come in here. Maybe not in the comment section, because the comments go crazy sometimes. We get trolls too. It's fine. Um, but really just connect with some of the artists we bring up here, or even some of the artists that we just play. I think we can put you in position with any of the artists that we have. If you hear an artist on the show at any point, or see any guest on the show at any point that you're like, hey, I want to link up with them, I want to work with them, I want to do something with them, I promise you, if you get with us, you can either get it with us on Instagram. Our Instagram is at the Peacecast, or you can hit us up on you can email us through Gmail. Our Gmail is pdwbooking at gmail.com. Again, that's pdwbooking at gmail.com. If you ever want to email us about getting in contact, linking up with us, being on the show, or connecting with anybody that's been on the show. Uh, Now that that's done, let's get into our first piece of music that I want to play. I'm gonna pop back and forth. We're gonna have a little fun with it today. Thank you. I appreciate you for putting that in the comments. Um, Today we're gonna lock in on something that was actually just dropped today as far as music. Um, I don't know if a lot of you know who Pooh Shiesty is, but Pooh Shiesty went to jail around 5, 6 years ago on alleged charges that I'm really not going to discuss because that's neither here nor there. But he actually just came home a little bit less than a year ago, actually less than a few months ago. I want to say it was 2, 3 months ago. He actually ended up coming home, and what I'm about to play right now is the first thing that he's dropped since he's been out. So this is FDO, aka First Day Out by Pooh Shiesty. Tell me how you like it.
Pussy nigga, brr. Hey, FDO, FTL, first day out, bitch. Fuck the feds, walked out the jail. I saw 6 phones. I just got out the bunk bed, 3 million cash. Can't fit in my hand, then sit something on my head. Babe, come put that pussy on me, bitch. I'm fresh from out the feds. I say fresh from out the feds, baby. Come put that pussy on me. Turned this fuck in the strip club, ran out of one, start throwing hundreds. Nigga, I can't fumble shit. The whole world been waiting on it. Took that knife all the way to R&D, gave it to my little homie, nigga. Ain't no more Mufasa, Mr. Goldman. I catch just the Johnny. Ain't no more outfits from Southland Mall. They set up made in London. Couple hoes jumped off my bed, majority waited on me. She just acting faithful to you till I get home. Trust me, homie, feeling patient. I might do a demonstration off GP. I ain't shot nothing in like 4 years. I ain't sent a hit in 3. Don't let dirt verse go to your head. Ain't nobody slime as me. I'm the one from around the corner where they snake Martin Luther King extra aggressive. Out in traffic, cause Hank ain't in the back seat. Everywhere I go, is cars trailing, cause reckless ain't driving me. I get mad when I look around and my members ain't what they supposed to be. Whole war going on, I'm stuck in a cage, it drove me crazy. 30, pass me that Drake. Your bitch ass out my face. Unfortunately, I'm CEO and the top shooter for my game. My grandma told me keep my grass low the whole time I'm the snake. Smelt this plot from like 3 miles away. He can't outsnake a snake. I ain't choose the streets, they chose me. Stepping on shit my lane. I ain't choose the rap, it chose me. My name held too much weight. Type influence, I got where I'm from. Got your guy that told the Drake. When you meet me, you gon' get real motivated. Same day, them teardrops played out. Go get your favorite bullet on your face. Do not rap when I am told. I rap when I got shit to say. SF90, I'm allergic to Corvettes. Fuck a C8. This a F8, not a C8, nigga. Mastery edition. In the May, oh my God, what happened to Virgil edition? In the Ray, wide body, colored in black badge edition. In the same scat pack since I left, that mean you stuck, little nigga. We all on the race to the top, these niggas stuck, can't get no bigger. I got Richard while in jail, locked in the feds, out doing niggas. Now my watch got on the watch, my chain got more chain than you niggas. Ain't no such thing as real niggas, but I'm damn sure ain't counterfeit. Hit 10 M's in the bank, then when Fed got penitentiaries. Ordering Ferraris, off a jail call on real rich. Make sure she cover my name up if you plan on keeping the bitch. I signed the deal and went to jail, they ain't even seen me pop my shit. I'm just not buying a chain that say my name, I been bullshitting. My niggas die while in chains, get back gang, I'm right back for revenge. Hey, I just way more colder. Every 8 hours I'm changing fits. Every 7 I change the bitch. Number forms when we change lanes. Good poet, all these Jews I drop, how you ain't make a change? He ain't dead, but I got niggas in the fed smoking Lil Wayne. Soon I see my Memphis homies, hey man, say man. I had 9M to my name, making chi-chis out your bangs, reorganize my whole gang. On Sundays we work on our aim, and every month on the 13th I'm bopping out with a new chain. I heard street niggas getting tummy tucked, told you these rappers lame. In my cell I did 1,000 burpees, I toned up my frame. 50 suit on, 50 cap turned backwards, rich and middle plane. Them steppers who got them served, they weren't doing it for the saints. See my dad in my first code D, jumped in the streets, he showed me lanes. Your dad a killer, but you ain't, you just like Bronny James. I asked her where she want my kids, she told me grab the brush and paint. So I ain't right at her forehead and tried to spell out my name. I got locked, nigga dropped $1 million worth salt around my game. Please tell me that shit fell about they pocket skinny, man. Please tell these rap niggas saying blur without permission that they stealing. Memphis minutes, kids say no to drugs and down right to killing. She choose but her lips ain't move. I read her eyes, they said pimp. See, bae, I'm least likely some pimping, but I'm more likely a bastard. Super shiesty, crooked Crooked letter, David Banner. In the trap, feeling like old dog watching hits I did on camera. Out on papers, with a 922 G sitting on my counter. I'm out on papers, with a full of ARP sitting on the counter. Hey, you think you got more shots than CG? Come and try your luck. You ain't never bought no crate or no grenade. Shut the fuck up. I just order a gun store. Nobody ain't got more chops than us. 901-375-0762. Call my bluff. I treat a player like a player, and a custo like a clock. You need to treat your glizzy like a collar shirt and button it up. I treat gangsters like civilians. I treat smart niggas like ducks. Long story short story shorter, nigga. I cannot be touched. Can I slip up? Can't get on bush. Can't go outside. Can't get out far. I sick to see girl on the op. She left for her tag in his glove box. Katie patient. He might spank him next year or tomorrow. I took my homie Dumbo Glock cause he went out like cheddar ball. Thank yeah, bitch, I had the shit on for these phones in my garage. Yeah, bitch, you lost faith in me, named after one of my cars. Way y'all stole on steel paw stuff. It's outside pickle jaws. And my Drake jam on me, we beefing. I'ma turn Kendrick Lamar. He got his car flipped on Lamar. Died with his gun, he couldn't even shoot. I'm CEO, I cannot go. Even my strikers bulletproof. All my hoes from Memphis still allowed to call me Mr. Pooh. 7 forms, rose gold, my first day out. Damn fool. Brr, brr, brr. Bruce that nigga.
Brr, brr. Like I said, that was FDO by Pooh Shiesty. I'm not gonna lie, and I heard that joint this morning when I first woke up. Right, I first woke up. I was moving around, jamming, putting my clothes on, getting ready for work. I seen that joint on the gram and was like, "New Pooh Shiesty." I'm like, I haven't heard a song by this dude in 5 years. I'm not gonna go too in detail to Pooh Shiesty and what he about and all that, but I just really wanted to play that because I'm really excited for what he's gonna be dropping next. Um, I think he's actually gonna be dropping an album soon, which I would be ecstatic to absolutely see. Uh, Shiesty, you hear me? Because he really has never he dropped a lot of music before he went to jail that was good, but I think the problem is that he one of those people who got snatched up when he was in his prime. Um, I think that if he get out this time, he just play it smart. He play it industry. Social media said it's the first day out ever. I don't know, yeah. Y'all think it's the best first day out? Have y'all heard other first day outs? Y'all tell me. Do y'all think that what you just heard was the best first day out song you ever heard? Cause I'm gonna keep it a buck, right? I think it's I think it's up there, but he just said what I was gonna say. T Grizzly's first day out. I'm not gonna lie. Y'all think that that's hitting more than T Grizzly's first day out? Yeah, it could be close. I ain't gonna lie. He spanked it. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie like Pooh Shiesty ain't do his thing. But T Grizzly first day out. Listen, if I had that on a soundboard right now, I'd play it in the whole chatter beat. I'm just telling you, it hit a little different. But shout out to Pooh Shiesty, everything he's been doing. Shout out for him for doing his bid, keeping his mouth shut how you supposed to, coming home, locking in, and getting back on the mic. You know what I mean? That's really what it's about, just being able to recover. Um, but really, I played his song just to tell y'all it don't matter what you're going through, right? It matter where you're going to, right? It doesn't matter. You know, he just came home from a 5 year bid. You know what I mean? Like he said, he was in jail doing 1,000 burpees. I haven't done 5 straight in a minute. 1,000 burpees is crazy. I'm just telling you. But that's all just to say it's all a matter of just working it, wanting it, and then really being hungry for whatever you want to chase. You know what I'm saying? Like it don't matter what's holding you back. It don't matter who's against you. When you lock in and get on your grind, the world gonna talk about it. Like he just said, social media is saying that that's the best first day out in the world. You get what I'm saying? He just came home from a 5 year bid, came home, dropped his first day out, and they saying it's the best one. I'm just telling you, nothing can stop anybody, man. Always be on your grind and always try your best to get wherever you looking to get in life. Uh Past that, I had a Q&A that somebody had asked me a bit a while ago. Um Jay's in the comment section. He might be able to type some stuff in himself if you see him there. If you see Jay in the comment section, every time you see him, comment Jay. Right? That's him right there. Every time you see him right there, comment Jay. And also go follow them right there, Modern Militia at the bottom of the screen. Um, the question was, what really got us into cars? Right? What got us into being in the car scene, got us into music, what got us into this creative lifestyle. Um, Obviously, Jay's gonna have to answer in person next week. Hopefully, everything goes well. He'll be back next week, and he'll be having fun and be able to tell you his answer. My answer, realistically, is probably video games. Probably video games. I remember being young and playing. Oh my god, he's like flip flopping on freaking profiles. But when I was young, I remember playing Need for Speed. When I was young, I remember playing Gran Turismo. Before Forza was even a thing. I remember playing old Gran Turismo games and just locking in all night. I remember being up at 12 a.m., 1 a.m., 2 p.m. And trying to hurry up and shut off my TV when I heard my mom's footsteps because I didn't want it to make it seem like I was on a game early as heck in the morning. Um, but that excitement of adrenaline that you get from racing cars was originally my drive. Originally, my drive was the actual race car scene. It wasn't really drag cars; it was mostly the circuit car scene. I think when I went from Gran Turismo to Need for Speed is when I more so got into customization. I think that's when I realized I was more of a big wheel fan, more than a small wheel fan. Uh, Although I do have a limit, obviously, I'm not putting 30s on nothing. I'm not that guy. Straight up, respect to the dunks. Um, and then after that, it just progressed. I mean, I think after Need for Speed, it was probably Fast and Furious. I think that was when Fast and Furious 2 had probably came out, is when I really, really got into it. Fast and Furious 1 was nice, but I think 2 is really what caught my attention. Uh, if anybody knows, that's actually why I bought my Eclipse, because of Tyrese. In Fast and the Furious, he was a big inspiration behind me loving the Mitsubishi. Overall, just loving in general the Mitsubishi base for any car that they have. It was probably Too Fast, Too Furious. It was when they had that. Well, technically, it wasn't an Evo, but when they had that Lancer and when they had that Eclipse, oh my God, I fell in love. You know what I mean? I knew that that was what I wanted to pursue, and I was going to one day try to get one. Um, After Too Fast and Too Furious, obviously you have stuff like Tokyo Drift. Obviously, you have things like Forza, Horizon, and Forza Motorsport that came out that were amazing games that also inspired me to drive towards the car scene that were really fun for me. If you've never played those games, they're still out to play now. Every game I just named, you can still play Gran Turismo. You can it did have a EJ sound, but you can still play Gran Turismo. You can still play Forza. You can still play any of the games that I've named. Need for Speed. You can play them online. You can download them on any console now. So if you aren't into cars and you want to get into the experience, if you're into video games, I recommend starting with a video game. If you're into movies, I recommend starting with the Fast and the Furious franchise. Now, here's the trick. If you're into neither, right? This is the portion that kind of took me over the top with cars, that put me in a different love aspect with them, right? Was actually just finding local car meets that were in the area, and respectfully, not like the car meets where like you got like the Corvette guys or whatever that are, 70 or 80 years old. Not really those type of meets, but the meets where people were my age and they had cars that we saw in movies like Fast and the Furious, like Honda Civics, like Mitsubishi Eclipses, like Acura Integras, like stuff like that that was more realistic to people my age at the time. I think I was probably like 18 when I really, really hopped into the car scene hard. And that's when I really started going to car meets, so between 16 and 18. Um, and I think I really knew that I wanted to do what I wanted to do the first time I saw an Evo in person. And it really gave me the inspiration to be like, you know what? You can take any car and make it yours. You know what I mean? And I think, to me, that's what inspires me to keep going with cars. That's what inspires me to keep having faith in the car scene, to keep going to these shows, to keep supporting the people that are around it, no matter what you're into. Um, because in my mind, I realistically feel like a car is a platform for art the same way this podcast is a platform for our art. I feel like when you buy a car, the wheels that you buy Talk about no, you don't. The wheels that you buy are absolutely based on you and fit your lifestyle. The way you lift or lower a car or keep its stock height is based on you, your lifestyle, and personality. The color of the car is all like every customization about a car is all based on the love that you have for what you want to cultivate, right? And that's what this podcast is about. It's about creating empowerment, creating whatever you want, and manifesting whatever you want to be done. And I think with the car scene, that's a perfect example of not being in a position where you're controlled by anybody to do whatever you want. You know, like you'll go to car meets and you'll see certain cars where you'd be like, that's not a me thing. But guess what? That person is living their dream. You know, I think somebody asked in episode 2, what would our dream cars be? You can go back and see episode 2 on Lux Radio YouTube. Um, they asked what our dream car would be, and mine was like completely out of the woodworks. I'm not going to repeat it and keep getting canceled every single time. Um, but I remember a couple people coming up to me and be like, why? And the general answer that I kind of gave all of them is because that's what I want. At the end of the day, all this life is about is staying linear with your goal, right? All this life is about is staying linear with your path and what you're looking to commit to, and having an end goal and chasing after it, right? And when you get into that end goal, having another goal beyond that. You know, you never want to be stagnant in what you're doing right now. You always want to be progressing forward, and you always want to have something new to look forward to. So, with that being said, just never give up on your dream, no matter what it is. Cars is my dream, and that's why we into it. The music side, I think I kind of already described that. Um, to be a little more standard of how it worked, uh, we started in my mother's house. I had moved back to my mom's house for a while, and I was in a little bedroom or whatever, and I barely ain't even have a bed, but she had a computer table in there, and she had a software on it to be able to record music. And I'm not gonna lie, Jay is an amazing rapper. I'm subpar, but I try my best. Jay is an amazing rapper, so I remember telling him one day, like, "Yo, you should come over. You should try to get on the track. We should see if we could do some music. Just try to have some fun." And it was crazy because once we got into the space of creating and the space of like really just expressing ourselves through a microphone, it was almost like we realized that it was something more to it than just having fun, right? It felt like exhaustion. It felt like being able to get out everything that you needed to get out. It felt like a sigh of relief, like it felt good. You know what I mean? It genuinely felt good the first time we did. And after he was finished, he was so excited about like the bars he put down. And then like as I was just listening and getting technical with the vocals and everything, that's kind of where I found my piece more so on the production side of things. And that's kind of what brought us together to actually start doing music itself. Um, like I said, about 3, 4 months into it, I ended up moving into my own house, also in Maryland still. Um, and I moved into a 2 bedroom, and one room was my bedroom, and the other room was a studio room. I put all my money into the studio room, and I lived on a crazy bed, so that's funny. Um, and we put a lot of money into that studio, just trying to make it a vibe. And I remember when we first started, it was me, Jay, and Chayton, and I had no furniture in the house. All I had was a bed, and I had some beanbag chairs. And we were sitting on the beanbag chairs in the middle of the living room, and we were just trying to figure out, like, all right, so what are we gonna do with the music? What is this gonna look like? And we kind of just had a session where we sat there and just we listened to beats and we freestyled and we had fun. And I said, man, we can really take this serious. Like we can really get this set up. We can really get everything going, and we can try. And we did it. And like I said, we did our first 2 songs, no real names or anything like that. I mean, we had names for the songs, but not really a true name for ourselves to who we wanted to be identified as, and not a true name for the group. And I remember it was like 3 or 4 songs in, and we started realizing that other people that were creatives kind of wanted to come into our circle. And we were like, oh man, this can kind of be a thing. Um, So once we kind of started thinking of that, we were like, okay, well, what is this going to be? Like, is this just going to be a group of guys who comes to the studio and we record for free and have fun? Or like, and we were like, man, we got to stand for something. You know what I mean? We have to be able to represent something. You know, we want to have a purpose. We want to have a drive, because if you don't have a purpose or a drive, then how do you get to your goal? And that's how we ended up coming up with Peace. Um, when we came up with Peace, that was our inspiration. Um, we never started Peace on the thought process of finances. We never started Peace like, oh, I'm gonna quit my job and do music for the rest of my life or do anything for the rest of my life. The sole purpose of Peace is to be able to inspire the people that listen to us, no matter what it looks like, whether it's our music, whether it's podcasts, whether it's individual things such as TikTok, Instagram Reels, or things like that, or it's just meeting us in person. Like, our goal is always to be able to inspire you. Nobody's left out. Every single person that can hear this right now, or even 100 years in the future, I promise you, we're only here to inspire the other people around us. And our goal at the end of the day, like I said, is our last word, which is empowerment. And that's kind of all that really matters to us. Um, like I said, so Jay's probably going to give his speech next week, and I'm going to sit back and drink for a loco while he gives his speech next week. So look forward to him giving that. Uh, okay, boom. Let's move forward. We got a little bit of music that we want to play today from a couple of artists that are local that I feel like a lot of people have not heard of before. Um, we have two artists, right? The first artist is going to be a band, right? And the second artist is going to be I guess you want to say a duo or a group of individuals. And I just want to put you guys onto them to start off. I'm gonna talk about the band, which is Who Dat Band. If you can go follow them on Instagram at HUEDATBAND. Again, that's at HUEBAND. I'm sorry, HUEDATBAND. Who Dat Band on Instagram. They're actually local. I'm friends with the lead Mike. His name is Ali. He's a great guy. I met him a few times over the year. He's always had great energy. He kind of has the peace personality in him. He's just looking to empower the people around him. He's always looking to put his best foot forward, and he's always looking to be a great entertainer. And I gotta respect that in the guy. So I'm not gonna say too much. I'm gonna let you guys hear for yourself. If you've heard this song before, say something in the chat. If you've never heard this song before, I hope you enjoy. And no matter what, tell me how much you like it. This is Home by Who Dat Band.
Why you stop now? Scared love is just a seat, masking cap and gown. Secrets ain't getting you far, but why you stop now? It's my fault giving you power just to bring me down, down, down. Sanity, amnesty, it all look just like a fantasy. Fantasy, taunted all the dreams you plan to be. Plan to be, I'd rather die for what I stand to be. Stand to be, stand to be, yeah. I was raised up on my own. I see it best when I'm alone. Just tricks out of trade, just tricks out of trade. Call a spade a spade, call a spade a spade. Lord, I love my wolves at home. Try to give me all your baggage, but I'm dropping weight. If I'm not with the squad, I won't see the hate. Worship every single star, but tell me about my phone. Just tricks of the trade, just tricks of the trade. Call a spade a spade, call a spade a spade. Lord, I love my woes at home. Where the shame and the doubt from? Nowadays it look like no other outcome. Rain and strays, now they never see a drought come. Take me home, take it home, yeah. Just take me fucking
Yes, sir. How y'all feel about that? Let's go to the comment section. Teenage Dirtbag, Day Seeker. Yeah, it's got those. I'm not gonna say polyphia. It's got those vibes of a progressive metal band most of the way. But I think to me a good thing about them is that they kind of root go-go, which is the platform that Ali kind of started on. He played with a couple go-go bands. They've rooted that into their music, right? Which carries on the legacy of what a lot of people kind of leave behind when they leave DC, which is the music of DC. Um, Shout out to Nigeria. I appreciate you guys for being in here. Um, let's go to the comments again. He said, "Let me grab my guitar." Listen, man. Listen, man. I'm telling you. My bass right there. You tell me when you're ready to make a song like that, we can do it. I'm telling you. Teenage Dirtbag Days. Yeah, it kind of gives that teenage dirtbagish feel. Um, but I think it's a little different too. I think it gives a feel of a lot of different styles of rock, and I think to me that's why I like it personally. I think it gives a lot of metal. Um, I think it gives a lot of progressive. I think it gives a lot of alternative. I think it gives a lot of everything. I think it gives go go. I think it gives, like he said, soft metal. I think it gives a little bit of everything, right? And I think to me that's why I prefer them as an artist. Um, just know that the song I played is not where their repertoire ends. I promise you, they have a multitude of songs on every single platform you can possibly look up. Apple Music, Spotify. I don't know other than because all I use is those two things, but YouTube as well. Look up HUEDATBAND on everything possible, and that's how you can find them. And also, if you can, follow them on Instagram and tell them that you came here from the Peace Podcast and you're just trying to check them out. You're just trying to see how they sound, and I'm telling you, they are truly, truly, truly a vibe. They actually have a couple more hits that I'm not gonna play today, but I'm telling you, they real deal rock out. They're from the area, so if you're from the DMV, spam DMV in the chat. Um, they're a great band and they're a great artist, just like our second artist. Our second artist is called Lupus Lux, which I believe is a duo that's actually from the Virginia side this time. I know we do a lot of Marylanders here, and we do a lot of people from DC, but we're going to give Virginia a chance. I think they got some good music going on. I actually just found out about them recently through a buddy of mine who's actually a part of the group. So shout out to Wolfie for sure. Um, but no, we're gonna get into their first song, which is "I Don't Even Know." This was actually just released today. Is the crazy part. We don't have the video, but we do have the audio for it. If you do want to see their video, I promise you, it literally dropped probably 10 hours ago on YouTube. It's called IDEK by Lupus Lux on YouTube. Go check it out. Other than that, we're gonna play it right now. You guys give me a listen and tell me how you feel about it.
I just wrote a song, show them what I'm on. Let them know how I feel about these. I just got in the club, they ain't paired me up, they ain't checking for no IDs. They don't really got medals asking me for shit, but they don't really know about please. We do everything we can from A to Z, but sleep, but we don't really know about Z. I just rep my side, I ain't gangbanging, I ain't crippin', I don't really know about C's. Trying to get an M and turn it to a B, ask me what they know about me. I give it all away and I still want it all, ask me what they know about greed. Whether you met me today or you know me from middle school, still gotta pay that fee. Cause, bro, like, I don't know what they expect from me. I don't know why they expect the whole when they gave me hell. You can't get the rest of me. No, respectfully. I don't know why they ain't just call. I don't know. All I know is I'm tired of responding to texts. It's just part of the flex. The part when you hit me months later. I don't know why you thought I forget. That's it. I don't trust. I'm fucked with a God. Can't be the same car. Even if they was right. Can't hand you the gun. Can't trust you with nothing. Don't come. Even if they was lying. You know, loyalty run through our veins. They never gonna change. What they know about different things they distract from the pain. Don't make it okay. Need the more balance.
I don't even know why you need my name. I ain't giving you no IDs. If you wanna know, do a Google search. You can type in a wolf IE. Fucking on your queen, put her on the P. Now she riding, I'm pushing D. Got her on the screen, liquid on the sheet. Got her screaming like Drew Berry. Flashing like a strobe, lady in the zone. Got her dripping in liquid gold. Flicker in the eye, fire in the soul. Got her dripping, I take control. If you knew the code, you would let it be. Don't be
How y'all
checking for
feeling
no
about it?
receipts. Talking about the heat, boy, I've been the flame. You don't know, you gon' learn about me. Don't fuck with a beat, don't talk this trip, even if they was right. Fake love, don't smile in my face, on my back is a blade. You left when you was not. Loyalty run through our veins, they never gon' change if they know about it. Things just to cover the pain, no, it's not okay to lean no more.
I'm in trust, I'm fucked with a God. Can't be the same car. Even if they was right. Can't hand you the gun. Can't trust you with nothing. Don't come. Even if they was lying. You know, loyalty run through our veins, they never gon' change what they know about different things they distract from the pain. Don't make it okay. Need the more balance.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna give a clap for that, man. That's the first time I've ever heard that song. So I ain't gonna hold you. This is raw. I think that that was really good. I think that that was a good vibe. I think that that was something cool that I probably can listen to. I'm gonna say I would probably listen to something like that if I'm on a way out of town. I'm trying to get my jam. I'm trying to have a little fun. You know what I mean? It was upbeat. It was still real. It was to the streets. It was nice and upbeat. I like it. I ain't gonna lie. I think it's a 10 out of 10. I think that that's a hit. I'm not gonna lie to you. I definitely think that's a hit. And like I said, shout out to them. They coming from the VA side. Um, we have another song by them that we're gonna play a little bit later. Uh, but like I said, shout out to them. Again, their name is Lupus Lux. You can find them on YouTube. You can find them on Spotify. You can find them on Apple Music, and wherever you get your music, you can find them at. Again, their name is Lupus Lux, and the name of that song was IDEK. That song I think is just on YouTube because it just dropped today. When I tell you it just dropped today, when I tell you it just dropped today, I mean, like I DM bro and was like, yo, I was like, trying to put you on. Ooh. He was like, yeah, bet. And then he texted me today. He was like, put this song. I'm about to drop it right now. And I was like, what? You know what I mean? I was like, what? And then literally like 2 minutes later, I'm looking in his Instagram and he dropped it. Like literally 2 minutes later, he dropped it. So that was crazy. Um, he said that's that battery in the back. That's that battery in your own back and push through. You know what I mean? Like I think that that's a good song when like if you're at work and it's Friday, right? Like just like today, right? You're at work, it's Friday, you're about halfway through your shift. You're like, man, I can't wait to get off. You so close, and you need something to just give you that push. Don't drink Red Bull. Listen to stuff like that. Music will get you in that vibe. Music will turn you up. Music will put you in that predicament to where you feeling like, oh, you know what? This is my jam. I can rock with this. I can do this. And I think it's really inspirational in a sense. So again, shout out to them, Lupus Lux, IDEK. If you look in the comments, that's how you spell it right there. Like I said, you can look it up on any platform whatsoever, and they have all their music there. They have a few other songs other than the one that we're going to play. Uh, but they're really great artists, and I think that they're really big on the radar right now. I think if they dropped a little more consistent, I think if I seen them across my timeline a lot more, I think that y'all would probably already know about them because I think that they're there. It's all opinionated, but I'm just telling you, they them guys, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Um, moving on. Uh, Kind of simple. I just want to let everybody know we're gonna have a short stream today, which is fine. You like that? I'm glad that you like that, bro. I'm glad that you like that. If you want to, you can go on YouTube. Like I said, it's called Lupus Lux, IDEK. IDEK Lupus Lux on YouTube. So definitely go check them out. Give them a like and subscribe for new music. I think they're going to be dropping some more sooner than you might think. Today we just want to talk about a little bit of inspiration. He talk about don't drink Red Bull. Yeah, please don't drink Red Bull. I promise you that's not the answer for you. Through all this process, it can be difficult, right? Obviously, Jay right now is going through a predicament. That's why he's not here. You might not know, but last week I was extremely sick trying to do this for episode 2, but I kind of just pushed through it the best I can. Every week, every day, I'm not going to say every second because it's not that bad. But a lot of us in life go through troubles and hardship in which we're pushed down and pinned down by people. And the only thing that separates you from the people who succeed is work ethic, right? You have to know that the more you're willing to put in and the more you're willing to try, the further you're going to get in life. The more you're willing to put in and the more you're willing to try, the more you're going to see your output forming in front of you, right? When you're trying to do things like be lazy and be stagnant, you're never going to win like that. I believe in you. You got to believe in yourself. And more importantly, the Bible says that you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you, right? And that no weapon that's formed against you will prosper. So always remember those two things, no matter what you're doing in life. Just know that the Lord is with you. If you don't believe, I promise you, I believe for you that the Lord is always going to be with you and he's going to walk with you in every step that you have. And as long as you seek forgiveness and guidance from the Lord, you're always going to be in a predicament that you want to be in at the end because his plan is the plan that you want to stick with. Other than that, like I said, we're going to wrap up stream early today. If you do want to get in contact with us, like I said, our contact information is pdwbooking@gmail.com. We actually have multiple guests coming on next week. I don't want to give y'all too much of a hint, but let's just say y'all know the names. But we're going to have multiple guests come on next week. We appreciate everybody for coming on this week. We have one more song we're going to play by Lupus Lux, which is going to come on right now. They're going to put the name of the song down in the comments section so that you can go look it up. I appreciate all of you guys for being with me. I'm running solo today. Jay's going to be here next week, and he's going to wrap your head off, and I appreciate you guys. You have a good night. God loves you. Peace.
I call her a murder when she pulled the knife. She wanted to end, commit suicide. I'll call her my angel, but she burns in fire. I need her tonight, but she's nowhere inside. Now she is my free bird, spirit in the sky. Now all that I have are memories on my mind. No, I couldn't believe it when I found out that night. She said no goodbyes, left tears in my eyes.
Maybe it was beyond love at all. You couldn't even tell I love apart. We matched, but that's how love. I got a taste to test you the wrong part. I ain't found you, bitch, when you was lost. I ain't cuffed you when another nigga treat you like a toast. Sometimes you show me affection, and sometimes you don't show none at all. Yeah, I'm the one you vent to. I already know what you have been through. I just want you to block out what's around you. Hit a beat in your heart, cause you ain't soundproof. These walls is talking to me. Shh. Or maybe I'm talking to myself. Maybe I need somebody. Maybe somebody need help. Phone ringing, I'm checking on your home. I called 3 times, but you ain't answering. Pull up on you, then I peek through the blinds. I was just glancing and I'm standing there. Your pain and suffering. I told you to stop fucking with them. I was a better nigga. You keep chasing the devil, go, he gon' get you. 6 feet in the dirt when I say I dig you. I don't know how to feel. Misplace your life, I still got grace. I'm having doubts. Still. never give me a chance. Yeah, but now it's in God's hands. Somebody say love could really rebuild you. I just think all that shit'll reveal you. I know it could kill you.
I call her a murder, but she won't deny. She wanted to end, commit suicide. I'll call her my angel, but she burns in fire. I need her tonight, but she's nowhere inside. Now she is my free bird, spirit in the sky.